Who are the Texans taking?
With the third pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans pick Kayvon Thibodeaux, edge rusher from Oregon. This is another layup. I think to see him still available at number 3 overall, if you're Nick Caserio, Jack Easterby, Lovie Smith, you're ecstatic because last May when Ryan and I were doing those way too early mock drafts right after last year's draft, Kayvon Thibodeaux was the consensus number 1 player in this draft class. And I think all the off-field stuff, him worried about his brand too much, I think it's kind of silly. When you watch the film, you see an explosive, bendy, highly athletic edge rusher. And this is a Houston Texans team that has needs galore. They are still at the ground floor of their rebuilding process. Even if Thibodeaux does take a year to learn some pass rushing moves, I think that's fine because this is not a team that's going to contend in 2023.
No, Chris is exactly right. On the field, it feels like Thibodeaux checks every box, and the off-field branding stuff is sort of weird. I was talking to Scott about this recently, and he said, I've heard so many things about Thibodeaux. I'm at the point now where I don't believe 75% of them. The only thing is, and I love Thibodeaux's game, and I'm with Chris in that I think he's a top 5 guy all day long. I don't know if he's going to be a good fit in Houston. They're trying to change that culture, and anything that shows up as a potential red mark, and I don't even know what the red mark would be for Thibodeaux. Trayvon Walker has much cleaner in terms of off the field. Again, if you can identify what the off the field concerns are, he might be a better selection here in terms of overall fit and culture. But in terms of on the field, there's no disputing that Thibodeaux has put up huge numbers where we're still trying to project what Trayvon Walker is going to end up being at the next level, Jeremy.
Go back to the Houston Texans at 13, thanks to the Deshaun Watson deal. Chris, you're up again.
I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver from Ohio State. Again, the Texans have a ton of needs. I addressed the defensive side with Kayvon Thibodeaux at 3. With Garrett Wilson, you get someone that shows you some shades of Stephon Diggs with the springiness, the body control, yards after the catch ability. You re-sign Brandon Cooks, and this would be another scenario where I think a similar type player would be great under the wings of a veteran that's been established, that has multiple 1,000-yard seasons. So whether it's Davis Mills for the long term or just for 2022, adding more explosiveness to this offense after the DeAndre Hopkins trade is an absolute must. And I think this would be another situation where the team would be very excited to get this player where they're selecting in the first round.
2 nice picks for the Texans there in Thibodeaux and Wilson. All right, the Baltimore.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.